Welcome to Movie Time. Today, we're excited to share our selection of the top 10 action movies that will get your heart rate up. These movies will keep you hooked from start to finish, immersing you in non-stop thrills, intense moments, and heart-pounding scenes that won't let you look away for even a second. If you enjoy these movie summaries, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share it with your movie-loving friends. Stay tuned until the end of the video and share your favorite film with us in the comments. Number 10. Fierce Cop. Fierce Cop is a 2022 Chinese action thriller that follows Jiang Tu, a hardened detective. After years of working dangerous cases, Jiang has tried to live a quiet life for the sake of his son. But when his son is targeted by criminals due to a school incident involving the son of an organ trafficking kingpin, Jiang is pulled back into a brutal underworld. The incident begins when his son stands up to a classmate who is connected to a powerful crime ring. In retaliation, the syndicate abducts him, intending to sell his organs on the black market. Jiang Tu quickly realizes that the police system is either too slow or too corrupt to save his son, so he takes matters into his own hands. Armed with little more than determination, he travels across borders from mainland China into parts of Southeast Asia, chasing down leads and smashing through layers of the criminal network. Number 9. Foxtrot 6.
You gotta help me stop him.
Foxtrot 6 is a 2019 Indonesian science fiction action film set in a dystopian future. After a global food crisis collapses the world economy, Indonesia descends into chaos. A populist party called Piranhas rises, promising hope, but becoming a brutal authoritarian regime. The country falls under fear, corruption, and military rule, where the rich thrive while the poor suffer. Anga, a former Marine-turned-politician, is loyal to Piranhas. But after witnessing the regime's cruelty and the suffering it inflicts, he begins to question his role. Things worsen when his wife Sari, a brave journalist and activist, vanishes after speaking out against the government. Shaken by her disappearance and consumed by guilt, Anga abandons the regime and goes underground. He reunites with his former Special Forces team, and together they form a resistance unit known as Foxtrot 6 to fight for justice. Number 8. Rise of the Foot Soldier 3.
You set me up.
Rise of the Foot Soldier 3 is a 2017 action thriller set in the late 1980s, serves as a prequel to the original film, focusing on the brutal rise of real-life gangster Pat Tate, played by Craig Fairbrass. The film opens with Tate already neck-deep in the criminal world of Essex, England. Tate is a gym owner by day and a ruthless enforcer by night, driven by a thirst for violence, money, and power. He expands his operations beyond local jobs, teaming up with his associate Ken to start an ecstasy trade in Marbella, Spain. After a violent shootout and betrayal, he's arrested and sent to a Spanish prison. Upon his release in the early 1990s, Tate returns to Essex, determined to dominate the drug trade. He reunites with old allies from the original Foot Soldier film, a dominant drug crew feared across Essex and London. As their power grows, their wild lifestyle and rising fame attract rival gangs and law enforcement. Number 7. Torpedo, U-235.
50 meters! Grab hold of
Torpedo is a 2019 Belgian action thriller set during the height of World War II. The Allies launch a top-secret and highly dangerous mission to stop Nazi Germany from advancing its nuclear weapons program. The mission requires a group of Belgian resistance fighters to transport a shipment of enriched uranium from the Belgian Congo to the United States, a critical step for the Manhattan Project. However, there's a catch. The uranium must be smuggled aboard a stolen German U-boat deep through enemy waters without being detected. Stan is a tough and fearless resistance leader with a tragic past, who, along with his loyal but volatile crew, accepts the mission despite the odds. With the help of a captured German officer, they begin training aboard the vessel, learning how to operate it under constant threat. As the crew sets out to sea, they face immediate danger from minefields, enemy destroyers, and Luftwaffe air attacks. The stakes escalate when German forces discover the mission and launch a full-scale effort to stop them. Number 6. The Bad Guys, Reign of Chaos.
갑시다.
Bad Guys is a 2019 action crime and thriller film that centers around a special crime unit. When a prison transport is ambushed, chaos erupts, and several dangerous convicts escape, including a notorious mob boss involved in international crime. Realizing the gravity of the situation, the police decide to revive a secret task force made up of reformed criminals, men and women who know how the underworld really works because they've lived in it. The team consists of a hard-nosed former detective with a history of bending the rules, a powerful ex-gangster with a strict code of honor, and new members, including a cunning con artist and a rookie detective. As the task force starts tracking the escapees, they uncover that the incident wasn't a random jailbreak. It was part of a far-reaching conspiracy involving high-ranking officials, drug trafficking, and betrayal from within the system. Number 5. Bright. Bright is a 2017 fantasy action film set in an alternate version of Los Angeles, where humans coexist with orcs, elves, and other mythical creatures. It follows the uneasy partnership between human police officer Daryl Ward and his orc partner Nick Jacoby, the first of his kind to serve in the LAPD. The two are widely disliked, Ward for his recent shooting incident, and Jacoby for being an orc among humans, and distrusted even by his own kind. Their routine patrol takes a dangerous turn when they respond to a disturbance and discover a mysterious elf named Tika in possession of a powerful magic wand, an object so rare and dangerous that only special beings known as Brights can wield it without being destroyed. The wand is being sought after by various factions, corrupt police officers, street gangs, and a violent elf cult called the Inferni, who intend to use it to resurrect an ancient dark lord. As chaos erupts across the city, Ward and Jacoby are forced to protect Tika and the wand, while navigating a violent night filled with betrayals, shootouts, and magical threats. Number 4. Ambulance.
Don't shoot a cop!
Ambulance is a 2022 action thriller film that follows the intense story of Will Sharp, a decorated war veteran struggling to pay for his wife's life-saving surgery. With no other options left, Will turns to his adoptive brother Danny Sharp, a charismatic and dangerous career criminal. Danny offers Will a way out by inviting him to join a $32 million bank heist, and in his desperation, Will agrees. The heist quickly spirals out of control when things don't go as planned. During their escape, the brothers hijack an ambulance to use as a getaway vehicle. But the situation becomes even more complicated when they discover that the ambulance is already occupied by a critically wounded police officer and an EMT named Cam Thompson. As the police lock down Los Angeles, a high-speed chase unfolds through the city. The situation escalates into a full-blown urban battleground, with helicopters, SWAT teams, and a growing media frenzy tracking their every move. Packed with intense action, emotional conflict, and high-stakes drama, Ambulance is a non-stop thrill ride from start to finish. Number 3. Boss Level.
Over and over again.
Boss Level is a 2020 science fiction action thriller that follows Roy Pulver, a former elite soldier who finds himself trapped in a mysterious and deadly time loop. Every morning, Roy wakes up to find himself under immediate attack by a group of highly trained assassins, each with unique weapons and methods. No matter what he does, his day always ends in death, and then it all resets. As Roy is forced to relive the same chaotic day over and over again, he gradually learns more about his enemies, their tactics, and the world around him. Using his military training and growing knowledge of the repeating events, he hones his skills trying to survive longer with each loop. Haunted by his past and the distance between him and his loved ones, Roy begins to suspect that his strange situation is connected to a powerful secret project led by a shadowy organization. Determined to break the cycle and uncover the truth, he embarks on a mission not just to survive, but to figure out why he's stuck in the loop and what he needs to do to escape it. Number 2. The Wolverine. The Wolverine is a 2013 superhero action film that follows Logan, also known as Wolverine. He is approached by a former lover, Yukio, who urges him to travel to Japan. There, he is invited by the elderly Yoshida, a powerful businessman who saved Logan's life during World War II, when Logan was a young soldier. Yoshida, now on his deathbed, offers to transfer Logan's mutant healing ability into himself, granting Logan the gift of mortality. Logan declines, but soon after, Yoshida dies, and Logan becomes entangled in a complex web of political intrigue and danger. Yoshida's granddaughter, Mariko, is targeted by rival factions within the Yakuza and a secret organization that wants to exploit the family's power. Logan vows to protect Mariko and becomes embroiled in violent confrontations. During his mission, Logan faces a new and deadly enemy, an armored assassin called the Silver Samurai, who possesses extraordinary strength and near indestructibility. Throughout the story, Logan confronts his inner demons and fears about mortality. Number 1. Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is a 2019 superhero film set in 1995. It follows Carol Danvers, a former U.S. Air Force pilot whose memories have been erased after an accident during a mission. She now lives as Vers, a powerful warrior in the Kree Star Force, an elite military group engaged in a brutal conflict with the shape-shifting Skrulls, who are led by Talos. The Kree are portrayed as heroes while the Skrulls are the antagonists. During a mission on the planet Torfa, Vers is captured by Skrulls, but manages to escape to Earth. Upon arrival, she encounters a young Nick Fury, a low-level SHIELD agent. Together, they seek answers about her lost past. With Fury's help, Vers learns that the Skrulls are not the villains she believed, but refugees desperately searching for a new home to escape persecution by the Kree. Carol begins to remember her past as a human pilot who gained incredible powers after an explosion involving a light-speed engine she helped create. The blast, fueled by energy from the Tesseract, gave her super-strength flight and energy projection. Thank you so much for sticking around until the end of this video. If you enjoyed what you watched, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our future content. Feel free to leave a comment down below, share your thoughts, or suggest topics you'd like to see in upcoming videos.